Whether going to work by train or bring meals to the table, everything we do to live requires us to physically move. Improvements in transportation technology have improved our living standards, and at the same time, efficiency has also improved significantly. Up until now, technological developments and new inventions have helped us moving forward with the evolution of mobility, such as automobiles and airplanes. Of all the actions of carrying objects, a viable yet unexplored area is levitation technology. It seems impossible in reality and was only seen in movies, but now there is a research that is making this a reality.
I'm currently researching acoustic levitation, and I am developing the applications of acoustic levitation as well as the fundamental theories for the acoustic holograms and acoustic levitation systems in general. My research can be split into two sections. One is the basic research, and second is the applied research. And I tried to come back between the two such that I can make the best out of the both fields. For the basic research, I do optimization of acoustic hologram. That is how to make and get the best out of the transducer arrays that we currently have, and to determine what kind of field is physically possible using these arrays. And by developing algorithms that allows us to obtain the best out of the transducer arrays, we would then be able to create a better field for acoustic levitation and hopefully then be able to apply for something else. In the applied research, I use the insights gained from the basic research and apply it such that we'll be able to use it in real life. For example, I have been working on acoustophoretic volumetric display, and this is a way of creating a mid-air volumetric displays, 3D displays in mid-air without any glass or hindering devices around it, and without any goggles or special eyewears, and shining a external RGB light source from the outside. And if you are able to move these particles quickly enough, then this is going to allow you to create a after image on your retina, which produces a mid-air image using the moving particles. This is like a device that have been dreamed of in many science fiction movies, and these technologies will hopefully be able to help in the context of the medical examinations by visualizing the organs or parts in mid-air whilst the surgeon might be working on, or it could be used in the context of the air traffic control or other applications that might require virtual reality or 3D displays.
This technology, which once existed only in movies, is no longer exclusive to the world of film and television. We are witnessing this process through Dr. Fushimi's research, and now we are beginning to see and experience a future like this.
The other application that I have been working on recently is on the digital microfluidics. Here we use the acoustic radiation force, the nonlinear acoustic forces, to remotely manipulate the water droplets or other liquids on top of a hydrophobic surface. And this allows you to manipulate droplets independently and simultaneously at the same time. Digital microfluidics has been used by a number of researchers because it is a very useful tool in the context of manipulating liquids. Liquids are used in the context of the pharmaceutical, biological, and chemistries, especially because they are used in the experiments. And experiments in those domains require significant amount of time and human resources. Acoustic technologies can offer solution to this field because acoustic field can be dynamically changed from one point to the others very quickly, and acoustic forces do not get in contact with the sample itself, which means that the samples remain free from the contaminations.
From medical diagnosis to automatic assembly line, Dr. Fushimi's research is expected to change many industries. This breakthrough technology will allow us to go beyond our limit, and it will provide solutions that were never possible before.
Recently, there have been many developments in the field of the informatics, particularly in the sense of AIs, and the advent of these large language models have allowed us to interact with information more effectively. And whilst we can capture the physical world by the means of the cameras and microphones, and we can then take that information back into the information world and process it quite well with the current technologies. This still doesn't mean that we can interact fully with the world. That is because even though if you are able to take in the information into the information field, we cannot actuate the physical world from this information that you have gathered. And acoustic levitation is a great way to solve this missing piece in the puzzle, especially because these acoustic forces can actuate on the physical field without any visible object moving. So it's almost like you can move physical world using digital tools. And that being said, these acoustic levitation technologies are great ways to bridge between the digital and the physical world in the means that haven't been achieved by other methods, such as the robotics or the drones, and these fields that acoustic levitation can contribute to.
In the future, when digital and physical world become intimately intertwined, how is it going to affect our society and daily life?
I'm hoping that my research on acoustic levitation would allow me to find out a good and novel applications where these levitation technology will be useful in daily lives. And I think these volumetric displays, where you are able to create a 3D image in mid-air without having any barriers, so you'll be able to freely interact with the image, or the fact that you can manipulate multiple droplets using these digital microfluidic systems that I have been developing, will increase the efficiency of automations. And these are things that cannot be supplied with current robotics or drone technologies. And that is why I think acoustic levitation allows us to create a new ways to interact with in daily lives.